Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is the Series 7 Guru coming to you from my studio here in fabulous Las Vegas with another explication request. This came up in our Tuesday live stream Q&A. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific time, we do an Ask the Series 7 Guru live stream Q&A, one of our rituals here on the channel. And this came up last night, and I told that person I would explicate that this morning for them. This is a Kaplan question, which always makes it nice because you can just give me the QID, in this case, 1522412, and I can bring it up backstage. If you don't have a Kaplan Q Bank, I highly recommend it as a paid supplement. You can get a Kaplan Q Bank with a 15% discount at checkout using my discount code GURU15. For that commercial, Kaplan allows me to give you free look on Kaplan content like this. Okay, well, on both the SIE and the 65, there are economic questions. And one of the economic questions that show up more likely on 65 than SIE is about the balance of trade. And, countries are like individuals when they have a current account, money in versus money out. And as debit means money out in your checking account, right? And credit means money into your checking account, right? Is money leaving your checking account or coming into your checking account? That's kind of the thing I would use to kind of get this down. So debits and credits to the current account are what's called the balance of trade. Which of the following would lead to a debit or an increase in the deficit of a balance of trade to our foreign account balance? That foreign account balance, again, current account. I wouldn't worry about the current account part of it, but you could get debit or credit to the balance of trade or debit or credit to the foreign account balance. Let's do this one from the bottom up. Some people like to look at the answer set from the bottom up rather than top down so they don't, miss anything. We'll take this one bottom up just to mix it up a little bit. Foreign governments repaying loans to banks. So here they're going to have to turn their foreign currency into US dollars, right? So debits are US dollars going out, credits are foreign currency coming in. And so the foreign currency here is going to be turned into the dollars and coming in to the US, right? So that's money coming in. That's kind of like a credit to our checking account, if you will, our balance of trade. Residents country buying apartments here. I spent most of my career in San Francisco. We have a huge Asian community, Chinese, Japanese, that will buy homes where there's students that are going to Stanford or Berkeley or wherever it happens to be. And when they turn that Japanese yen or that Chinese yuan into dollars, right? Foreign currency is being turned into dollars and it's coming into the US. So again, that would be foreign currency yen. So both D and C are a credit to the current account or balance of trade. An increase in exports. So our friends at Boeing sell more of more of their planes to the Japanese. Again, the Japanese are going to pay in yen. We're going to turn it into dollars. Or Caterpillar sells to our Mexican friends a bunch of excavators and rock trucks and bulldozers. And we're going to get pesos, and the pesos are going to be turned into dollars, and that's going to be foreign currency in as well, right? So that would be, they turn the pesos into dollars. That's going to be a credit to the balance trade or the current account. U.S. residents taking vacations abroad. So what do I do there when I take a vacation? I turn my dollars into, again, whatever that foreign currency is, right? Or sometimes, I've traveled the world. I've been pretty blessed. A lot of times I don't change my dollars because in some countries they would prefer I just give them the dollars. Whether I give them the dollars directly or whether I turn the dollars into the foreign currency, that is indeed a debit because the money is going out. And so that is the answer to this question. A, U.S. residents taking vacations abroad because that's going to be U.S. dollars going out. I hope you found that helpful. In the live stream last night, I talked about how the dollar would affect it as well. And, if the dollar is going up, is strengthening against the currency, like the peso, for example, that's going to be good for U.S. importers like Dean of Tequila, because if it used to be 10 pesos to get a dollar, now it's 20. My dollar buys me 20 pesos instead of 10. My $80 bottle of tequila becomes a $40 bottle of tequila. And a strong dollar would be increase the trade deficit, right? Because I can buy more stuff, right? And that would have a negative effect on the balance of trade. And again, exporters, U.S. exporters would have a problem, right? In my Caterpillar example, 10 pesos just to get a buck. Now it's 20 pesos. In theory, to get the same number of dollars coming back, Caterpillar would have to charge twice as much, causing their products to be less competitive, again, contributing to a trade deficit. If the dollar is weak, that would be good for a U.S. exporter, right? Because now if the peso goes back to 10 pesos a buck, they can sell their Caterpillar products for less money, right? Half price, basically, if it's 10 pesos. And then Dean's Tequila goes back up to, $80 a bottle. And maybe I buy instead, something domestic bourbon or something, right? So anyways, that too is testable on both 65 and SIE. I will link in the video description to a economics lecture where I cover this. You can find it several places on the channel where I discuss this. And I hope you found that helpful. And I'll see you for the next explication request. Remember, inch by inch, your 65 is a cinch. Yard by yard, your 65 is hard.